We on.
Okay, we're on.
We're on.
All right.
In other words, welcome to Attention Wrestling Disorder. And yes, that was another in joke that probably only one of you guys got. I am RJ Show. I'm going to say it whether it's nauseating or not. The whole show and nothing but the show.
I am the Chuckmeister.
Really?
And I am the Hot Rod 521.
So
Chuck, stop hating.
We're talking. Well, we're talking about Royal Rumble predictions. Well, that's what Chuck advertised anyway. But I just got to get one quick thing, two quick things off my chest.
I'm an advertising king.
Two things. First of all, for those of you who are like, oh, why don't you just host the thing in the room? This is a show. It's not just about Rumble predictions. Like I said, I don't know what the hell it's going to be about because it's attention wrestling disorder. We just talk about whatever it is we're thinking about. It happens to be about wrestling, but that's the beauty of the show. It's not your typical wrestling talk show. If we go off on a tangent and if I talk out of my ass, or
we work it back.
Hey, it's what we do.
So those of you who just want us to post about it, sorry, dude. That's not what you're gonna get. You're gonna get whatever the fuck comes out of my mouth.
Exactly. You got.
That probably doesn't sound. That probably sounds bad the way I can't. What I don't give a shit.
You're fine.
Who cares?
It's all good.
Anyway, and also, Rod was present for this. What the fuck is wrong with you, Chuck?
There is nothing wrong with me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think Chris Jericho and the Butcher are polar opposites. Because you're basically saying that one sucks at one thing and one sucks at the other, and they shouldn't do it. That's fucking.
That's not what I was trying to say. What I was saying.
Oh boy.
That was not what I was trying to say. All I was trying to say is they were polar opposites because in my mind, Chris Jericho is a wrestler before he's a musician. I like Fozzy. I own their CDs. I've seen them live. They put on live shows. They're fun with them. My thing is, at the same time, as much as I like Fozzy, I also have a side of me that thinks they're painfully mediocre. For the genre they are, there's 1,000 bands that are better than Fozzy. It's like, for me, it's almost like, I like you, Chris Jericho. You're a good dude. You're a good wrestler, but stick to the wrestling. The music.
You're coming off the way you sounded.
AKA the Butcher. You're Andy Williams in Every Time I Die. Every Time I Die is an awesome freaking band. I love Every Time I Die.
You're coming off like, you're saying, but it sounds like you're coming off like saying the Butcher can't wrestle. That motherfucker can wrestle.
His stronger suit is his musicianship over his wrestling. Same way Jericho's
wrestling. What do you mean, dude? He's fucking awesome in the ring. Where do you go off saying that his musicianship is better? It's equal. Dude, you couldn't do the shit he does. He's a big guy. He's good at it.
No, I can't. I'm not trying to. And I'm not trying to. That wasn't meant to take a jab at either of them. I'm just, my personal opinion. I just think Jericho's tailored for wrestling over music, and Andy Williams is tailored to be the guitar player of Every Time I Die over being the Butcher. I still like the Butcher. I like both of them.
I think they're good at both.
What were you saying?
Do you want to weigh in?
Oh my god! All right, fellas. Before we what's the name?
Before me and Jay rip each other's heads off.
Yes, basically.
Only your head's gonna be ripped off. Wait, what?
Oh my god!
I'm not fucking mad about it. I just had to get that shit off my chest because the way it came off in the conversation.
It's just an observance I was watching in Dynamite the other night. Just something I caught on to.
And I'm just busting his balls, but still, it's like
this is what we do.
It just sounds like really, because to me, Jericho, I mean, he can hit some high notes that I wish I could hit.
I mean, I can't.
The guy may not be fucking Bruce Dickinson, but he's fucking talented at both. He does a lot of shit that I wish I could do. And Andy Williams,
just Jericho performance live was on the cruise when he did the '80s covers. That shit was awesome.
I wish I was at the cruise, so I don't know how his live performance was with Fozzy. I wasn't there, but
I've seen him with Fozzy now 3 times. I saw them one time in '89 North. They were decent. I Lost My Shit. They covered SOS by ABBA. Brought me back to my
Yeah,
childhood.
that's on there. That's on the album with Judas.
Is it actually the full cover of SOS on the album? I don't own the album.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
well, I'm
on.
gonna
It's
check
on
that out now.
It's on the album with Judas. They have a song out, but I don't think they have released a new album. They released a new single that wasn't on the last album.
Oh,
What
wow.
the hell was it called? I can't think of it. But na 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 na. I can't think of the
I
fucking.
don't follow Fozzy like that. I just
If
don't.
you're watching this with us and you know what the song's called, and I'm gonna have to look
Please
it up
enlighten
later.
us. Enlighten Jay. Jay.
Yeah.
What-
You know what? While we on that subject, speaking of like good musicians and AEW, Marco Stunt, man, that performance he had on the waiting room that one time, yo, that dude was killing it.
That wasn't
He's
terrible.
good, man.
You know who else is actually?
Well, he showed his
You know who else?
Rod. He showed his chops at the cruise, which I missed. He did. I wear my sunglasses at night with Jericho, and
Yep.
he fucking killed it. From
It
what
was-
I saw,
Oh, I was there. I watched
saw
it.
it live.
It was great.
You saw it live.
It did. It was great.
I'm impressed with the kid. I was impressed. I was like, wow, yo, I was like, yo, Marco, man.
You know who else is actually a really good musician I hear? I've never heard him, but I hear it through the grapevine. Frankie Kazarian. Apparently he has a metal band. He plays bass in a metal band.
Yeah, he plays bass. He plays bass.
Hey.
So
mean,
that's why he had the nickname the Heavy Metal Rebel. Okay.
I mean, granted,
plays
bass
bass.
in a metal band. That's like, I'm trying to think of something to compare it to, but no, I'm not gonna knock it. I love Frankie Kazarian, so rock on Kazarian.
Oh
I
God.
was gonna try and somehow work it into a John Cena joke for Rod.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I-
Oh, you mean like Rod's obsession with baby faces? Like, oh, Andrews and Morgan, they lost. Get over it.
They got screwed, you mean? That was a travesty what happened. I
No,
can't
it
believe you actually
was the
sitting
best thing
here.
ever.
I cannot believe you were actually sitting here trying to sing the praises of Pretty Deadly right now. Is what I can't
Pretty Deadly
believe.
is my favorite tag team in NXT UK.
They're an awesome
Oh my
heel team. I
God.
like them.
I love Pretty Deadly. I hope they win the belts.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
me too.
Yeah, but they are not beating Gallows. No.
Ooh,
No.
They are like the
Rod, you get my New Japan audience response.
I know, right?
That's like my new thing now.
Oh my God.
Because
That's my new
all
thing.
they can do is clap. That's all.
I've been hearing.
That's all. They can do is the clapping. They're not allowed to project because of COVID. That's one of their regulations.
I know.
Yeah.
I know that.
Crazy.
So
But that's all I want to do now. If I can get on Thunderdome, that's all I'm gonna want to do. Just
oh my God. But fellas, we
Yeah,
are literally just under 24 hours away to the road to WrestleMania.
Oh
Good
man.
segue.
Love and hate WWE all you want, but Royal Rumble.
This is my favorite time of the year, the road to
I can't
WrestleMania.
wait.
I can't wait. Okay, so let's jump into it. Let's actually get this going now.
I just gotta say this with the Royal Rumble though,
Yeah.
because I mean, if people are paying attention or not with the wrestling league we're a part of Sasha, I'm just hoping Sasha Banks doesn't lose. Well, the participant in the wrestling league in me, the fantasy league in me, wants her to win so I can
Of
get
course.
my point.
Of course. I mean, I would hope you wouldn't be rooting against your own people.
I mean, for that reason, I want Orton to win.
Wants Carmella to win.
I'll get my appearance point. I'll deal.
But
I still want Carmella to win as a fan because I think it's her time.
Yeah,
So I'm screwed either way.
All right. So I think. All right. So I'm going to start with.
But I will say this though, like as we're doing this right now, I am watching backstage. So when they do announce who the 1 and 2 people are that are gonna be starting off the men's rumble, I will chime in on that, and I will also chime in who wins the Natty versus Tamina match, who get to determine who gets 30 in the women's rumble. They haven't happened yet, so
do we want to spoil that for the fans?
No.
Do we want to get? Do you want to be? Are you
it's technically not a spoiler if it's on backstage. It's not an exact spoiler.
People haven't watched backstage yet.
Well, I mean, it came on at 8:00. I'm watching it now because I missed it at 8. I'm watching it now.
Does anyone know how it came back and how Renee Young kind of got her job back? I thought she left WWE.
She did. I think she just really just wasn't these on backstage wasn't really. That's it.
Also,
But
you guys don't know. Maybe she's under a contract with Fox. You don't know.
true that. I mean, just like Punk was. You got a point.
I don't know. I'm not.
No, you could be. You actually could be right about that. I have to look into it.
I
You
don't
could be
know.
right about that.
Is
I don't
she
know.
Renee Young or Renee Paquette right now?
I think
It's
she goes.
WWE,
She's
they're gonna
going to
put her
Paquette.
name
Like on backstage, is she using the WWE name or her
on. I'm
name?
gonna assume she's probably using the WWE name because it's a WWE
I
show.
would have to. What's the ABC? But that's a good question.
Honestly, Renee Good's a cool name too. I don't know why she just doesn't use that, but yeah.
Maybe she never changed her last name. I don't know. I have to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't know if she actually took Moxley's real life last name.
But
But
yeah, that's a shoot. Wait, what?
that is a shoot. That is a shoot. So
So how do we go about this? Because
How about we do this? How about we discuss the matches first, and then after we discuss each match, then we get into our Rumble predictions.
all right, I'm with that.
Let's
I'll
do
go
the
with that.
title matches. What are the
I can go
matches?
with that. I can go with that.
What are the
All right, you
matches?
got the WWE title match, you got
Right.
the Universal title match,
Mhm.
you got the SmackDown Women's title match, and then you got the WWE Women's Tag Team title match.
Wait, who are they? Wait a minute. So who is Asuka and Charlotte facing?
Shayna and Nyla getting their rematch.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that. You're right. Yeah.
This takes a lot of focus off of the Raw Women's title, though.
There is no focus on the Raw Women's
Well,
title.
I mean, that kind of unfortunately what happens when you're double champion. So
I think what's going to happen, and this is my prediction, I think because it's predictable, especially for WrestleMania, I think Shayna and like it always happens anyway with tag team, belts when there are two like contenders for the main belt. I think Shayna and Nyla are gonna get the
regain.
belts back, and I really I'm gonna just say, well, hopefully it won't happen. I think maybe Charlotte's gonna be a back-to-back winner, and we're gonna get Asuka Charlotte again. Who the hell knows?
Either that or they're going to set it up somehow so it's that match at Mania. But I think on the women's Rumble end, either one or two things is going to happen. I think that Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are going to actually take that, and it's going to escalate into like Asuka and Charlotte. But I don't think Charlotte's going to win it by the Rumble. I think either for the female end of it, I think this is just what I've been kind of observing and how I feel it's going. Either Bianca Belair is going to win it and go after Sasha Banks and have
That's what I was gonna say.
Either that or Alexa Bliss is going to win the Rumble because they're doing that whole crazy thing with her.
I'm done with her. I am done with her.
What's so wrong with Alexa
I do
Bliss?
not like this election.
Because she's
I do not like this stupid evil Alexa Bliss. Oh, I'm going to throw fireball at you. I'm now crazy. Ah, shut up. It's annoying. I don't like this character.
I'm okay with her character. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy the whole Bray Wyatt thing.
I like when Bray Wyatt does it, yes, but I don't like how she's doing it.
I'm enjoying it.
Okay, that's you.
I'm enjoying it. I'd be okay with Bianca Belair winning the Rumble too, though.
All right. So you both think that we're gonna have new women's tag champions come tomorrow?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Because again, Rod, because I really believe that Asuka as a double champion is taking focus
or what they could do is for the first time ever, you can have the women's tag team champions face each other at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's title. It's never been done. They could try to set that up too, though.
That would work.
Yeah, they're the women's tag champions, but they're facing each other. I mean, it's not often the tag champions meet at WrestleMania.
Well,
I mean, HBK and Cena has done it. Eddie and Ray has done it, but outside of that, it's never really been done. You never get tag champions facing each other at Mania.
Rod.
Yes.
Shawn Michaels and John Cena got the titles off of them so they could focus on the WrestleMania match. If you remember that
that was afterwards. That was afterwards.
Well, no, that was before their match at Mania.
Oh no, that was afterwards. They were tag champions going to.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, it was. They lost those belts like right after Backlash. I think it was the Raw right after Backlash. They lost the titles.
I'm telling you, it happened before Mania, though.
No, I swear to you, it happened after Mania.
No, it didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure
People. I'll say this, people who are watching this. You know, when you once these alert me or Jay, who's right? Yes, please.
It was like when they did that whole thing with John Cena and Batista at SummerSlam with the belt, but they had Legacy take him off right after it, or right before it.
No, it happened before Mania.
I think
they were not the tag team champions.
I'm telling you, I swear to you that it was.
That they were enemies. No, because I'm pretty sure Michaels threw Cena out in that elimination Royal Rumble match for the tag titles. They lost, and this was before Mania, and that way they were able to focus on their Mania match.
I swear
to
you,
guys, for the agree to disagree. After we're done with this, I will look it up and I will tell you who is right and who is wrong.
All right.
I have a feeling Jay is right and Rod is wrong this time.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Oh,
Rod, if
I'm right.
you're wrong.
Not to cut anybody off, but the Natalia match is up now, so we're about to find out who's going to get number 30.
Probably Natalia.
Oh, where is it?
They're doing it during backstage, so.
What channel is that?
Fox Sports 1. All right. It's just really on the women.
Does anyone even?
Might as well what's the name of the SmackDown Women's match? Sasha Banks versus Carmella.
Sasha's retaining.
Well, I told you.
I honestly think so too.
Sasha.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I want that. I need that, but still, I think it's Carmella's time, man.
I agree with you, but I think they're actually finally giving Sasha Banks a real title run. Because remember all those?
Yeah, no more cups of coffee. Yeah, all those other runs. Before this run, the last long run she really had was her NXT Women's title run, and that was literally 6 years ago.
But it's stupid because it's like then why will you keep investing in Carmella versus Sasha if every outcome is the same? It's the same outcome. Haven't they fought twice already?
I think so, yeah. But I think they're just trying to
both times.
I think they're trying to make Sasha a strong champ. I don't know. I think I agree with you that that Carmella should eventually win it, but
yeah. But why are you building her to be weak, Carmella? She's this new character now.
Here's the problem with typical WWE, and this happens every year at Royal Rumble. Let's be real. The title matches don't mean shit at the Royal Rumble. It's just built up to make whoever leaves with the belt to look strong going into WrestleMania. Those matches don't mean shit.
No. God, man, I'm going to lose my shit if Goldberg wins because.
Well, I guess we know which match we cover next then.
Oh, I know. He's gonna win it. Goldberg's definitely winning. I don't understand why you guys are fighting this.
Why do you think that? Because Drew McIntyre just got the belt back. He's a strong champion. He should not. I'm gonna steal a line from Rod. I'm stealing a line from Rod. It's going to be a travesty if he wins.
Here's the problem. Here's the thing. I agree with you. Drew McIntyre should beat Goldberg. Goldberg has no business even being a title contender anymore. He's freaking 100 years old. But
this is my thing with Goldberg. I mean, and everybody knows I like Goldberg. However, for Vince legitimately and the front office guys to say that no one on the Royal roster is ready for Drew McIntyre, that's why Goldberg got this shot. That's a slap in the face to the entire Royal roster seeing some crap like that.
That's WrestleMania season every year, Rod. This season is a slap in the face every wrestler in WWE right now anyway, because they capitalize on their nostalgia acts and not their actual talent.
Yeah, I mean, it's a spectacle. Well, you're going to make it a spectacle if that, over the top. If Goldberg wins, I mean, come on, he is not the Goldberg of.
But you ain't know though. If Goldberg does win, he's not keeping that title on. He might not even. He probably won't even make it to WrestleMania as champion. Think about it. His last 2 Universal title runs, they were less than a month.
Well, he lost him at Mania both times.
Right.
Yes.
I can't find
to
this,
Brock
Rob.
and Strowman. Fox Sports 1. Not Fox Sports 1.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't find it on this stupid thing.
Oh.
whatever. I have Uverse, so I don't know what it is on Uverse. Anyway, whatever. I see Fox. Oh, Deadpool 2's on, but anyway.
It'll say FS1. That's the channel you're looking for. It'll say FS1.
Anyway, yeah, I hear, but oh, sorry. So yeah, freaking Goldberg. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't need to see it. He doesn't need to win. He does not need to win. Drew McIntyre needs, just like you saying Sasha Banks needs to be a strong champion, Drew McIntyre needs to hold on to that belt and defend it at Mania.
All right. Well,
what they're gonna say.
Absolutely no
are we
reason.
so what about the most intriguing match to me though, obviously is the last man standing match.
That's
Reigns
are we
versus
talking
KO,
about
the Universal title match.
part 58?
Yeah. But they've had good matches though. Like it's not like their
Reigns
match has been
will
bad.
win.
Their match has been great though.
I agree.
The matches are good. No, again, Roman Reigns is the best he's been since the Shield. Like,
The
the best
TLC match was incredible. The cage match was incredible. They've put on some great matches the two
no,
of them.
Roman Reigns can actually work. You know what's great about Roman Reigns? They finally got him right. It took them, years, but they got it right. They got it right finally. They turned him heel. That's what they needed to do with him. You know what the best part is? He's actually getting legitimate heat now in the right way, not the we're getting pushed down your throats heat that we don't want. He's getting honest good heat now, and that makes him a better babyface later.
Wait, Natty. Oh, she was trying for the sharpshooter, but Tamina powered out.
I wish I could watch this. I don't know what channel it's on.
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm in my room, so I don't have access to it yet. I'll watch it later, and I'll check it out.
How are you gonna wait? How do we watch?
And Natalia gets the win by pinfall.
Oh, because we didn't call that one a mile away. I'm kidding.
That sucks though, because Tamina, you know what? She doesn't get enough credit. She's good.
Yeah, they don't.
I agree.
They make
They
her
don't use her well.
Storyline. She's always a heavy. She's always like that. She's always that. What's it called? She's like that heavy, like that sidekick.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when they had that feud with her and Beth Phoenix, I honestly thought they was gonna let her get the Divas title that year.
Really?
2012.
Really?
No.
What the boom?
I honestly thought she was gonna win the Divas title that year.
I'm not subscribed to get FS1. What's SmackDown on though?
Regular Fox.
Fox.
Oh, that's why. I guess I'm not subscribed. Whatever.
If I find a stream link later, Jay, I'll send it to you. But I don't see one yet.
But you know what? It's not a big deal. It's Natalia versus.
So congratulations, Natalia. She gets she gets the coveted 30 spot in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Good for her.
And you realize Natalia, she's had more time in the Women's Royal Rumble than any other female competitor.
She's had more time in the WWE than any women's competitor going right now because she's
that too. But I was just talking
about a short title reign, man. She needs to be the champion again. She had a short title run as SmackDown champion.
I agree. That but her Divas title run was just a short.
She is like really underutilized going back to her last topic.
If she was in any other company, she'd be like the face of a women's division in any other company.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Natalia deserves. She's a heart. She trained with the hearts.
Like she legit would be like the legitimacy that like a lot of people claims that the AEW women's roster lacks.
AEW needs to step up their women's division. They're starting to get there, but it's coming down to like the NWA people getting it.
Well, I mean, come on.
But I will say that she has been a great champion.
Yeah, Serena Deeb.
Serena Deeb is awesome.
Oh, I agree. She deserved to be NWA Women's Champion. Thunder Rosa was a good champion too.
You know Thunder Rosa is going to win it back because technically Serena Deeb signed to AEW, not NWA, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Yes.
Isn't Thunder Rosa technically a free agent right now?
What happened?
There's rumors that she's technically a free agent, Thunder Rosa.
Oh, is she?
That's the rumors I heard. I don't know how officially true or not true it is. Hopefully, whoever's watching this can help me out here with that. I agree.
Deeb signed to AEW though? Isn't Deeb legit signed to AEW?
Yeah, but Thunder Rosa may or may not be
What about
either a free agent or she's a free agent. She's still signed with NWA. Hopefully, somebody who's watching this can help me out with that.
That's
But
all.
it just sucks because right now NWA has not done a show yet. They're like the only company that we legit cover in the fantasy league that has yet to do at least one show.
That's why no one picked anybody from there.
Basically,
And I would love
outside of Serena Deeb, no one really. In Thunder Rosa, no one got drafted for NWA.
Yeah.
If I was NWA, I would have more than just the women compete on AEW.
I don't know. I mean, and James Storm's not even with them. He's back in Impact.
Yep. I think that's kind of why they lost the tag titles.
By the way, to go back to you're talking about the league, whatchamacallit, Shafir is not with what's her name anymore.
Yeah, no, I got to break them up. Yeah,
Duke, it's with the other one.
But see, this is what when the season started, they were together, but now because you got to remember the freaking Dusty Cup started after the season started, so.
I know we're talking about like the Royal Rumble, but is anyone gonna talk about Giggly Goldfish, Gigi Daggett, whatever, Priscilla Kelly?
What's the
they were quite
She lost. It happens.
Yeah, they were very impressive though. In my opinion, even after I will say this though, even after the Dusty Cup is over, they should start having more women's matches on 205 Live. A lot of those women are under 205, so why not have more in there?
I'm pretty sure all of them are under 205 pounds, except for Nia Jackson, Tamina, and
yeah.
I think even Shayna Baszler's under 205 pounds.
So that's what I'm saying. You should, you should have it'd be cool if you give a woman more time,
How much do you think, the hell, Gonzalez? I mean, she is built, man.
She's got to be she's got some weight to her. She's probably about 210. She probably dances around 200, actually. I wouldn't say she's that heavy. She's big, so she might dance around 200.
She is tall, dude. Yeah.
She is huge. She looks like the evolved form of Dakota Kai. It's like
yeah, basically. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it winds up being Shotzi and Ember versus Dakota and Raquel in the finals.
That's what I think's gonna happen.
What would you say, Rod?
Shotzi and Ember versus Dakota and Raquel in the finals.
They're going to be the finals, me too.
That's what I think's gonna happen.
I'm hoping that for fantasy reasons that Shotzi and Ember win. They're probably not going to win. It's probably with the other two, but I'm wanting them to win. Because that'll get me the points. And I want young veterans to win, too, because I have a lot of investment in this Dusty Rhodes Cup right now.
Let's jump back to the Rumble, since we did kind of say that's what we're going to talk about.
I agree.
Well, we talked about the 4 matches now.
Those are there no other
those are the only 4 matches. As of right now, maybe they might make a pre-show match tomorrow or something, but as of right now, those are only 4 matches.
What do you guys think about, there's a bunch of guys I think should get a fair shot at the Rumble. I mean, what do you think, because this is Rumble related, of the return of Face Nakamura, even though he wasn't in the face role at the Spectacle show,
but he
basically is.
Yes,
especially after, I don't know if you guys saw SmackDown or not.
I did. He told
he
told Sammy to go to hell.
And then he later teamed up with Daniel Bryan and Big E.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Sheamus and what's his face?
Otis.
That was I kind of liked the way they did that. It was kind of ridiculous, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was actually a good precursor to the Rumble, because I still think that unless it's Bray Wyatt, there's no one on Raw worthy of winning that Rumble. It has to be a SmackDown guy.
You're wrong. Sheamus should do it again. Why not?
Maybe people are
saying Keith.
Okay. Actually, before I say Keith Lee, I do want to ask you guys this, because I've been hearing rumors. Is it true that me and Ian got COVID?
That who?
Or Reckoning?
Me and Ian got COVID. Yeah.
So that means Keith Lee probably won't be